Hello everybody, welcome back to Chill Vibes Only. Today we're going to be doing a yoga class that is just going to help us let go of the old, bring in some new, and really find yourself and kind of tune into what's really important in your life and the things that you want to bring in, and then to release anything that is no longer serving you. So to start off today's practice, I just want to read a poem. So if you want to get into a comfortable seat, you can either be sitting nice and tall, you could be lying on your back, you could be in child's pose. Just find somewhere that's comfortable for you. I'll just read this poem and just take what you want from it. She let go. She let go. Without a word, she let go. She let go of the fear. She let go of the judgments. She let go of the confluence of opinions swarming around her head. She let go of the committee of indecision within her. She let go of all the right reasons. Wholly and completely, without hesitation or worry, she just let go. She didn't ask anyone for advice. She didn't read a book on how to let go. She didn't search the scriptures. She just let go. She let go of all the memories that held her back. She let go of all the anxiety that kept her from moving forward. She let go of the planning and all of the calculations about how to do it just right. She didn't promise to let go. She didn't journal about it. She didn't write the projected date in her day timer. She made no public announcement and put no ad in the paper. She didn't check the weather report or read her daily horoscope. She just let go. She didn't analyze whether she should let go. She didn't call her friends to discuss the matter. She didn't do a 5-step spiritual mind treatment. She didn't call the prayer line. She didn't utter one word. She just let go. No one was around her when it happened. There was no applause or congratulations. No one thanked her or praised her. No one noticed a thing. Like a leaf falling from the tree, she just let go. There was no effort. There was no struggle. It wasn't good and it wasn't bad. It was what it was, and that's just that. In the space of letting go, she let it all be. A small smile came from her face, a light breeze blew through her, and the sun and the moon shone forevermore. So just kind of taking from that what you need. We'll all find our way to a nice seated position. Really ground yourself down through the earth. And we'll just start with some shoulder rolls. So just roll your shoulders up and back. Starting to become aware of your breath. You can close your eyes here. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale out the mouth, side out. Awesome. We can start to make some shoulder rolls forward. Again, just taking some nice deep cleansing breaths. So in through the nose. Exhale, side out the mouth. Beautiful. We'll do some head rolls. So just letting your head circle in one direction. Moving as fast or as slow as you want to. And then we'll take those circles in the opposite direction. Awesome. Come back to center. And we'll begin to make our way to our tabletop. So in your tabletop, just moving through a couple cat-cows at your own pace. So inhale, dropping the belly, looking up. Exhale, round through the spine. Let your head drop. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the spine. 2 more times. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the spine. 1 more time. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, around the spine. Awesome. Moving into walk our hands forward. Coming into our puppy pose, so letting your chest and forehead melt towards the mat. Your hips should be up over your knees. Arms reach forward. This is a nice juicy stretch for our shoulders. If you're looking for a little bit more intensity, you can bring your chin to the mat. Deep, soothing breaths here. Picture your shoulder blades opening down your back. Breathe into your back ribs. Try to create some space. Try to let go a little bit here. Awesome. We'll slowly begin to walk our hands back into our tabletop. From our tabletop, we'll shoot our hips up and back into our downward facing dog. Walk out your dog, so bend one knee and then the other. Just doing whatever feels natural and good in your body here. Beautiful. And then we'll slowly walk our feet up towards our hands, hanging in our forward fold. Your forward fold, you can grab opposite elbows, drop your head here, release your neck. Shake your head yes, shake it no. Nice, deep, soothing breaths. Again, big inhale through the nose. Exhale, side out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, side out through the mouth. Feel yourself release. One more time, inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Beautiful. We'll slowly roll all the way up, one vertebrae at a time, nice and easy here. And a nice stretch in your back. Letting our head, neck, shoulders come up at the end. And we'll find our Tadasana. So toes are touching, heels slightly apart. Shine your palms forward. Take a deep breath in and exhale. We'll inhale, we'll reach our arms up. Exhale, bring our hands to heart center. Close your eyes here and think about something that you're ready to let go of, to create space for something that you really need and want. So I don't want this practice to be focusing on the thing you need to let go. I just want you to try to let it go, and instead of focusing on that release, focus on what you can bring in instead. So maybe it's joy, maybe it's love, maybe it's self-compassion, maybe it's energy, maybe it's positivity, maybe it's just the breath, but focus on what you're going to fill that space with and put your intention there. Attract that energy towards you. Take another deep breath in here. Exhale. On your inhale, feel that encompassed inside of your body. Exhale. Beautiful. We'll inhale, we'll reach our arms up. Exhale, let's forward fold down over our legs. We'll inhale into a flat back. Exhale, we'll plant our palms, step back into our downward facing dog. From our downward facing dog, we'll inhale, reach our right leg up nice and strong. Exhale, we'll plant that right foot behind our right palm, rising up into our warrior one. So your left back leg is on a 45-degree angle. Nice bend in your right knee, arms reach up, ribs hug in, ground down through the four corners of your feet. Feel like you're tugging your heels together. So towards one another. Arms are up nice and strong. Strong core. Strong legs. Engage your left glute. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. One more time. Breathe in. Beautiful. Exhale. We'll plant our palms back down. Step into our downward facing dog. We'll take 3 breaths in our downward facing dog. Nice and still here. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. Begin to shoot your hips up towards the sky. One more deep breath in. Exhale, release. Beautiful. This time we'll inhale, we'll reach our left leg up nice and strong.
Exhale, plant that left foot behind your left palm, pivoting on your back right foot, rise up, warrior one, other side. Again, let's check in with our alignment. So we're really grounding down through the four corners of our feet. You're grounding down to the back edge of that right foot. So really, really feel that connection. Engage that right glute. Arms reach up, nice strong arms. Ribs hug in. Breathe here. Think about that intention. Think about that word. You're standing in your warrior. This is quite a powerful pose for you. Bring some power into that intention. One more breath in. Exhale, we'll plant our palms down. Step back into our downward facing dog. This time you can have the optional vinyasa. So if you want to, we can inhale into our high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale into your cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Awesome. We'll inhale, reach our right leg up. Exhale, plant that right foot again behind your right palm. This time we're going to bring our foot in a little bit closer, our back foot in, coming into our pyramid pose. So your feet are about 3 feet apart. Your hips are square to the front of your mat. We're going to inhale, reach our arms up. Exhale, slowly begin to reach forward and down. So you're going to bring your hands on either side of your right foot. Engage your right thigh, so really lift that kneecap up. Draw your left hip forward, right hip back. Folding over that front right leg. Finding your breath here. If you haven't already switched to your Ujjayi breath, you're breathing in and out through your nose. There's a soft constriction in the back of your throat. One more breath here. Awesome. Exhale. We'll release back into our downward facing dog. Again, you can take an optional vinyasa here if you want, or just stay in your down dog. It's totally up to you. It's your practice. Choose what's going to align with that intention for you. Awesome. This time we'll reach our left leg up nice and strong. Exhale, bring that left foot behind our left palm. Again, walk your back foot in a little bit so your front and back foot are about 3 feet apart. Rise up. We'll find our pyramid pose on the left side. So again, making sure our hips are square at the front of our mat. Arms reach up. Exhale, fold over that left leg. Let your palms plant beside your left foot. Fold in here. Nice strong left leg. Kneecap lifts. Breathe. Awesome. One more breath in here. And we'll release, planting our palms back down. Stepping into our downward facing dog. Again, moving through vinyasa if you want. So inhaling into your high plank. Exhale, slowly lower all the way down. Inhale into upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale into your downward facing dog. From our downward facing dog, we'll inhale and reach our right leg up. Exhale, plant that right foot in between your palms, pivoting on your back foot, rise up, warrior two. From your warrior two, inhale, straighten your front leg, reach up. Exhale, sink. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink and hold in our warrior two. We'll do 2 breaths here. Beautiful. Slowly windshield wiper your hands back down to your mat. Step back into your downward facing dog. One breath here. And then we'll inhale, we'll reach our left leg up. Exhale, plant that left foot in between our palms, pivoting on our back foot. Rise up, warrior two. Nice strong warrior here. And then we'll find some movement. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink. Awesome. Inhale one more time, reach up. Exhale, sink. One breath here. Beautiful. And then we'll windshield wiper our hands back down to the mat. Step back into our downward facing dog. Moving through a vinyasa if you want, or just staying in down dog. I'm going to stay in down dog right now, but if you want to take a vinyasa, inhale to your high plank. Exhale, slowly lower to your belly. Inhale into your upward facing dog or cobra. And then exhale, meet us in downward facing dog. We'll begin to bring our knees wide and find a child's pose here. So just sinking back onto our hips, letting your chest melt towards the mat. Taking a check-in here. Maybe say that intention to yourself in your head. Have you been honoring that? How have you brought that into your practice thus far? Can you bring it into your practice going forward? We'll inhale, push yourselves back up into our tabletop. And from our tabletop, we'll just begin to make some circles with our spine. So usually we do like a cat-cow flexion, but this time I just kind of want you guys to maybe arch your spine up into your cow and then circle your body through in your cat. So it's like your spine and your torso is like a skipping rope. So you're just moving in one direction here. Awesome. Then we'll move in the other. And if this doesn't feel good for you, just return to what does feel good and explore. Maybe you need to make bigger circles, maybe you need to make smaller circles, but whatever you do, just do something that's going to feel good in your body. One more breath. Awesome. We'll slowly begin to sink back onto our heels. And we're going to come into a toe stand. So coming up onto the pads of our feet, you might stay here with your hands at heart center, close your eyes and breathe. This can be quite uncomfortable for some because we're flexing our toes and we're stretching them in ways that we don't usually do. So throughout the day, if you wear shoes, like your toes can be very stuck in one spot, so it's always nice to kind of break that up a little bit, shake things up, invite some new sensations into the body, let go of some old ones. I encourage you to kind of pick up your pinky toes here and spread them out wide. So really feel the separation between your toes. If this feels okay and you want to intensify it a bit more, maybe you begin to walk your hands back and you balance on your toes. So you bring one hand up to your heart and then the other. And just breathe here. Envision a nice, strong, stable support below you. Know that these sensations are just temporary, they're not forever, so really try and be present in this moment. We'll take one more breath in. Awesome. Exhale, release your knees back down. Untuck your toes, give them a little tap. And then we'll curl our feet back up and under and come into our downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, we're going to find triangle pose, Trikonasana. So reach your right leg up. Exhale, right foot planted between your palms. Again, your feet are probably about as wide as they are in your warrior one stance. Rise up. You're going to straighten your, rise up. We're going to keep our back leg parallel to the mat. Maybe point your toes in just slightly. Straighten your front leg, nice strong thigh, so engage your quad, so lift your kneecap up. Your stance is probably about 3 feet. We're going to bring our arms out wide like we're in warrior two and begin to reach our right arm forward. So you're really reaching to the front of your mat, Reach, 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 reach. And then when you can't reach anymore, that's when you're going to slowly begin to bring your right hand down either to your shin. You can grab your big toe. You can place it on your foot. Left arm reaches up and you gaze up at that left palm. So we're working to open up our hip here. So trying to keep it nice and open. Don't worry about squaring it down. Nice, strong right leg. Ground down through your feet. Pull your heels in towards one another. Take one more breath here. Awesome. Exhale. Slowly release back down. Downward facing dog. And then we'll come into it on the other side to reach our left leg up nice and strong. Exhale. Left foot in between your palms. Again, making sure our back foot is on parallel to the back of our mat or on a little bit of an angle. There's about 3 feet distance between your legs. Again, reach your arms out like warrior 2 arms. We're going to reach, 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 reach forward with our left hand. And then when you can't reach anymore, begin to open up into your Trikonasana. Gazing up towards your your right palm if you feel nice and stable. Making sure we're using our core here so we're not dumping into our left hand. We're really reaching up. Do one more breath in. Awesome. Exhale, release. Step back into downward facing dog. We'll come forward and slowly lower all the way down onto our belly. And we'll find a cobra pose. So really ground down through the pads of your feet into the mat. You bring your hands, tent your fingertips outside of your mat, so just next to your mat. On our inhale, ground down into the tops of your feet. Feel your legs engage, your kneecaps lift up. Peel your chest up off the mat. And then exhale, release back down. Awesome. This time we'll send our right shoulder towards our left corner of the mat. And then exhale back to center. Left shoulder towards right corner of the mat. Exhale back to center. Do that 2 more times. Right shoulder towards left corner of the mat. Exhale back to center. Inhale, left shoulder towards right corner of the mat. Exhale back to center. We'll come back down. This time we'll find a more traditional cobra. So elbows draw in, pads of your tops of your toes really push into the mat. Engage your thighs. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release. Awesome. One more time. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release. Beautiful. We're going to come into a shoulder stretch so you can extend your right arm out beside you. And then slowly begin to roll over onto your right shoulder, coming up onto your left side. If this is enough for you, you can stay here. Or you can lift your left leg up, place it behind your right leg. So you're opening up through that shoulder. If you have any shoulder pain or shoulder issues, don't do this pose. You're just going to take alligator. So just take a rest. Don't do this pose if you have any shoulder issues. Alligator, you're just going to rest your forehead on your palms. But if you don't have shoulder issues, then this is a really great posture for those who sit at a desk all day, just to open it up. Open up your shoulders, create more space, invite some new in. Let go of some old. So just take a few breaths here. Really trying to draw your shoulder blades down. Awesome. We'll take one more breath. Exhale, release, come back down onto your belly. Beautiful. And then we'll do the same on the other side. So extend your left arm out, roll over onto your left side. Again, you can stay here with your legs stacked, or you reach that right leg up, place it behind your left, and just work to open up that left shoulder. Taking nice deep breaths here. Releasing any tension you might be holding on to. slowly coming back to center. Push yourselves back up. And we'll find our way onto our seat. So on our seat, we're going to actually extend our right leg out. Bring that left sole of your foot in towards your right thigh. We'll inhale, reach our arms up, and then exhale, begin to fold over that right leg. So if you can grab your foot, that's cool. If you can't, that's totally fine too. Maybe you place your hands next to your shin. The purpose of this pose is to really reach yourself forward. So you're inhaling, lifting your belly up and pulling yourself forward. Not pulling, you're moving with your energy and your breath forward. So look forward, look where you're going. Don't kind of just like force it. Use the breath to guide you. So find your edge and then breathe and stay there, and maybe try to relax or release anything that might be causing any extra tension in this pose. So any crunching in your face or gripping with your jaw, you just want to breathe. Maybe your forehead comes towards your knee and maybe it doesn't. But wherever you are, you're breathing. And take 2 more breaths. Awesome. Slowly roll all the way back up. We'll switch legs. So this time we'll bring our right sole of our foot into our left thigh. Again, ground in through your sit bones. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold over that left leg. You know, one side might be a lot different than the other, so just come into it with no judgment. Instead, focusing on the breath, focusing on the release. And take 2 more breaths here. And slowly roll yourself back up. This time we'll bring both of the soles of our feet to touch. Sit up nice and tall. Bring into our butterfly pose. You can kind of wave your thighs like wings. Give yourself a nice little foot massage here. This is something I like to do, especially if I'm trying to bring in a little bit more self-love. That's kind of my intention for today's practice, to bring in just more self-love. You can spend a lot of your days doing things for everybody else but yourself, so just taking even 30 seconds to show yourself some self-care and self-love is really important. And then when you're ready, you can slowly begin to fold over your legs here, dropping your forehead into your feet, letting your legs sink a little bit closer, your knees a little bit closer to the mat. You'll find when you fold over here, you're going to get quite an intense stretch in your inner thighs. So just breathe with it. If it's ever too much, you can always come up a little bit more. But this is more about just letting gravity do the work and really relaxing into this. We'll take 2 more breaths here. Exhale. Awesome, and then we'll slowly come all the way up. And we'll begin to find our way onto our back. And then we'll bring the soles of our feet up into the sky and kind of grab the outsides of our feet for happy baby. In a happy baby, you can stay still or you can rock side to side. Again, just breathing here. Really feeling out our inner hips. A nice stretch every single time we work to draw our knees closer to our armpits on every exhale. So taking deep breaths in, maybe trying to lengthen your tailbone out, and then exhale, draw those knees a little bit closer to your armpits. Do that one more time. Inhale, find some length. And exhale, draw knees into armpits. Beautiful. You can release your legs. Come into a little twist here. So begin to drop your knees over to the right. You can gaze over your left shoulder. Nice, easy twist. If you want to have more of a rinsing sensation, you can draw your belly button up and towards the left. One more breath here. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Inhale our knees back up to center. And this time we'll let them drop over to the left. Maybe you gaze over your right shoulder. Again, if you want that rinsing sensation, drawing your belly button up and towards the right. And breathing here. Beautiful. Inhale back to center. This time we'll bring both of our legs and arms up into the air and just shake it out. Shake out anything else that you no longer serves you, that you want to let go of, release. Know that you can bring in any fresh new energy you want. And then when you're ready, give yourself one more big tight squeeze. Draw those knees into your chest. Tight, 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 tight squeeze. Then exhale, release into your final Shavasana. So in our final Shavasana, just take a moment here to say that intention, that word, that thing that you're going to bring into your life, to bring into the new. Say it one more time. Let it float over your entire body to bring with you into your next adventure. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Stay here as long as you need. The divine light in me honors and acknowledges the divine light